I've took the risk and it's paid off. What a beautiful evening to talk to you, YouTube. Hello. Bit of context. I'm currently back home in the UK after travelling the world and working, making content for 6.5 months. 2 was in a relationship, the rest was solo and with friends. So yeah, let's have a chat because a lot has happened, and this video is mainly for nostalgic purposes, something for me to look back on, and also to anybody which is in a similar position to what I was in. I want to provide some inspiration and just an insight to what it's really like taking the big risk, going all in with content, and yeah, I don't know, pursuing what you want to pursue in life without making it too deep or cringy or whatever. I'm just going to check if there's anybody walking down the path. You know, bit of social anxiety kicking in, which is why I've come out to the middle of a field to record. We're all good for now. In May, I uploaded a video saying, it was titled "The Biggest Risk in My Life So Far," and I pretty much woke up that day, looked at my bank and thought, oh, this isn't good, and my heart actually sunk. Doesn't rarely happen. And I woke up, recorded that video and posted it on the same day, and later that week posted 2 more YouTube videos. Bam, got them out. Hang on a minute, the cows are coming for me. 1 second. Where are they? Can you see them? They're coming through the grass. Might have to be running for the second half of this vid. Well, they're pranging me out quite a lot. But anyway, I posted 3 videos in a week, and after that I went all in because I needed money in order to stay out working and travelling in Southeast Asia. Because I was in Chiang Mai at the time by myself. I'd just done volunteering, and my monthly expenditures were roughly 1.2 to 1.6k a month on average, and that can vary dependent on what your lifestyle is, what country you're in. Vietnam is on the lower end, Bali is on the upper end, Indonesia. So yeah, I really needed to pull my finger out because I had about a month left without being able to afford a flight ticket, and I wanted to stay out and work and travel and continue that lifestyle. It was too soon for me to go home, and I physically couldn't accept giving up. I didn't want to go back to a job, and I wasn't ready yet. I hadn't achieved what I wanted to achieve while travelling and working in Southeast Asia. So I thought, right, something needs to change, and I went all in on how I was earning money, and that was through short form content. Hence the inactivity on YouTube, because I'm not earning big money on YouTube yet. One day I know it will happen, but short form was my main source of income. So that's through 2 methods. Number 1 is UGC, user generated content work, through brands that I was working with and am still actively working with, making promotional videos for trips they were launching. So that's that, UGC work, and also through the actual platforms themselves. TikTok, through the creativity program, uploading original content over a minute long, and I get paid for views because my TikTok following is now on, recently hit, like yesterday I hit 40k, which is sick. Gassed with that. Nice little milestone. So earning money on TikTok through the creativity program, and also recently got monetized on YouTube, so I'm now earning money from YouTube. Woo! Thank you, everybody. You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, and that was the second part which I needed to tick off in order to earn through YouTube. So yeah, short form was my main way, and still is my main way of earning money, because I do content full time, I make videos full time. And I was like, right, the current brands that I'm working with, I'm going to pitch additional work, additional content opportunities. And one of the trips I promoted, I made a promotional video for, so I make the video for them, they post it, and they post it to their audience, and their audience will buy the trips that they're selling and whatever. One of those trips is in Thailand, and I thought, well, there's an opportunity here of me going on the trip. I'm going to offer a content deal of me actually being on the trip. So I went there, I recorded daily videos and a summary video afterwards, and I pitched a whole content deal and it got accepted. And I went and done it. It was a lot of work, a lot more than I was expecting, to be fair. It was constant bam, bam, bam. And I got some of the money paid up front and money paid afterwards. Calm. That helped me a lot financially. So that was massive, and I just went all in short form. Other brands reached out and I've now got more regular work going in. And now that I'm back home, I'm in my financial situation is fine. I'm a lot more secure. I've started to find my feet with what works with brands, the types of content on a social platform. So on TikTok, it's just raw, vloggy, traveling videos. That is what does well, and it's also what coincidentally pays the most, because the videos have to be over a minute. So that's what works the best on TikTok, and Instagram's a little bit different. Still finding it a little bit with Instagram. Recently just hit 10k on Insta, which is sick. Another milestone. And yeah, just finding my feet. I'm starting to click a lot more with these platforms and the work that I'm doing. And I'm in a much more comfortable point. And the growth I'm seeing at the moment is just sick. It's just sick. 40k TikTok, 10k Insta, 1.5k YouTube. I appreciate it so much, and it's all happened within 48 hours of each other. Those 3 milestones which I just said. And I'm in the UK now in such a positive mindset, and I've got goosebumps saying this at the moment, and it wasn't always like this. When I recorded that video back in May with my financial situation, when I was in Chiang Mai by myself, on the other side of the world, there's no quick friend next to me, there's no family members I can just splurt out ideas out to, like I do when I'm at home. It's just me, and it gets stressful. Sometimes it gets lonely, and I'm like, fuck, I have to make this work, because there was no point in my mind which I thought I'm going to go back and get a real job. Not a real job, because content, a lot of people, I'll quickly explain this point, content sometimes doesn't seem like a real job because of the structure of it, but arguably there's more work, because I don't switch off from it. It's constant work. So you understand my point. You go back to the type of job I had before, an estate agency or an office job or something like that. Stability for a company, not self-employed, not taking this risk. I just couldn't see myself doing that. And I would have been disappointed in myself and felt like I would have let a lot of people down if I just went home there. As soon as there was a little bit of struggle, I thought, I'm not the type of person to just give up like that. I can't bring myself to do it. So I had to put the work in. I had to. And I've made it work. And I'm going to keep it recording. Well, why is the energy just sapped out of me? Why does that happen? There's a train going past. I'll show you the cows and the trains as I get back on my trail of thought. This is an insight to content. And I'm just happy that I've took the risk and I put myself in that situation. I feel like Thanos reflecting over a peaceful sunset. Life is finite, or oh no, its resources finite. I'm happy I've done it. I really am. And I want this video to be kind of a nostalgic one to look back on, because I know I'm going to stay on this path and achieve a lot more, but I want to continue to reflect along this journey and appreciate it at the same time, and also give an insight to the reality of it. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. There's so much stress and pressure and work that I've had to deal with entirely alone. It's helped having friends and good people around me, but a lot of it has come down to being alone. But because I took that risk, and because I stuck to something I knew and I was passionate about, and I really went for it and I put that work in, it has now paid off. And that's just the main insight I want to give people, which either thinking of starting or struggling in the process, it's gonna pay off. Took me a while to get to this point, so it's quite nice to just talk about it. And now that I've got through it, it's just okay, right, I've given myself confidence that when I face issues in the future, I can get through it again. So yeah, thank you. That's one thing I do want to say. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful evening. Any kind of support, it means a lot. Also, regarding YouTube videos, I've got about 50 I could make just off the top of my head with ideas. Loads I've recorded, loads I've got drafted, so many I've got planned out. I just haven't got round to getting them out just yet. All the travelling vids from Vietnam, which I went to, Indonesia, and Thailand. So much has happened. It's been absolutely incredible, and I can't wait to share all of the experiences with you guys, because I feel like YouTube is meant to be you. It's in the name. Document your life, have a real connection with an audience. I'm never going to be that type of person that's materialistic and distant from the people that watch me. I want to relate, and I want to help people, and I want to share good content and cool experiences, just what I get up to. It's never been about money, nothing like that. It's obviously amazing if I can do it full time. I can't wait to get to that stage where it's just me making my own content. But yeah, I just want to keep it raw. I want to keep it real and connect with the people that are watching. So yeah, thank you very much. What an evening. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. I'm sure we'll look back on it in a good few years, and see you in the next one.